Hello there, Gia.
Hello, Keisha. Hello, everyone. Bonjour.
Bonjour. Hello, everybody. Bonjour.
Bonjour. We had a lot of French accents in our
Ah oui? Ah oui?
episodes. Yeah.
Yeah. This
Somebody
week.
online described it as like they felt like they were wading through like a swamp to try and get
Yeah.
through each sentence with that French
Yeah.
accent.
It was a little
Yeah,
a little tough, wasn't it?
it was
Uh,
it was a little painful. Unless that's
yeah.
just a real, I don't know. Maybe that's how it goes, but
I
it
don't
seemed like
know.
a lot of effort was involved.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we
Anyway,
d- we did have a
okay.
lot of stuff, I thought, for a
We
couple of
really
days.
did.
Yeah.
There was a lot to like.
Yeah.
I liked quite a few things that are happening. How about
Yeah.
you?
I like some things as well, Gia.
Okay, I'm a little punchy. I had a really busy couple of days, and
Yeah.
I keep waking up early. I can't seem to. I don't know. I can't seem to sleep past 5:30, and I know for a lot of people
Mm.
that's when they get up anyway. And I'm sorry if that's what you have to do. You
Me
should
too.
rethink your choices if that's what time.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
anyway, I it just sets you up for the day in
mhm.
a bad way. Mm.
I know how you feel. Yeah.
So I'm probably going to be a little punchy and out of it. I apologize.
Well, all
More
right.
than usual. Like
More than
more than
usual.
usual.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for the warning. Thanks for the
Yeah.
warning. Um,
We don't
yeah.
know where you're at. We don't know what you're bringing to the table today.
Not much. I feel like I'm wilting. Um, it
Oh, is it hot up there?
It is. It's 84 right now, and I'm in the hot half of the house right now, so I'm feeling it.
Huh.
Yeah. But
84.
yeah,
We
it's
would be
supposed
like
to get
putting
up into
on
the
our
90s
jackets here.
this week. Yeah.
Yeah, we are in it now. We are in summer here. It's not
Yeah.
surprising. We know about it, but
Right. Mhm.
it's when you're in it's just a flip, like you flip it from Maine when
Mhm.
when you're in the middle of the day because it's blizzarding or whatever, and here
Mhm.
you're like in the middle of the day because it's so freaking hot.
Yeah. Yeah, I know
But
that's kind of hard to imagine.
these are mundane issues I bring up. Let's get to Port Charles.
Okay. All
And
right. Should we go
so,
back to Friday?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Anything stand out for you on Friday? Like things you
Well,
really.
yeah, I mean, there was a lot of stuff actually, not necessarily all that was like great that I loved, but a lot of like Willow stuff with the whole trip log in her car.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So Joe seems like he's enjoying having Willow in the crosshairs a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, for a guy that started out as impartial and thinking everybody
Yeah,
was nuts around him, now he's
yeah.
diving right into the spirit of things, seems
Yeah,
like a little
he
bit.
is. He is. And it probably doesn't hurt that, Chase is so clearly biased towards Willow.
Yes,
And then
yes.
Curtis is just like so difficult, you know?
He is the essence of a difficult man, isn't he?
I felt like that's a
He's the
very polite
epitome of
way
it.
to say what Curtis is right now. Um,
Yeah. I
yeah.
mean, and you see how he, like, latched onto, like, here's fresh evidence. I mean, we know it's, you know, trumped up evidence, but
Mhm.
as far as Curtis knows, it's fresh
Right.
evidence that,
Right.
"Oh, geez, maybe more than one person uses that road." Maybe, you
And
know?
you would think evidence like this that Curtis would know, that they had to have a warrant, to get
Yeah, as
access.
a past cop and
Yeah,
investigator who would
yeah,
know how they do these things.
and to still just be like so aggressively,
Yeah, to double
anti
down
on
on
and
Isaiah.
yeah,
Yeah.
coming at him again, now blaming him for
Yeah.
Willow being harassed. It's like, oh my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
It's
He's a man
almost
that needs some help, really.
serious help, yeah. I don't even know if Kevin could fix him at this point.
No, but I mean, I feel like even if we could just all send him like a coupon or something to just even like an online kind of a
Oh,
psychiatrist or something,
yeah,
anything,
that's
any
a good
little, they're
idea.
always advertising about
Yeah, they
everybody
are.
can find somebody to talk to, and
Yeah, that's
that
true.
could be just a
Yeah.
jumping off point for him,
That's a
you
that's a
know.
good piece of advice, Gia, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Mhm. Yep, that's a good.
Maybe that his and hers place. Or
Yeah.
is it hims and
Him,
hers?
her, I
Hims,
hims
hims and
and her.
hims and
Hims
hers.
and she's.
Yeah, I don't know, but they seem to have everything,
Yeah,
and
they've got it all sorted out, you know?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
anyway, that was hard to believe.
mhm.
And that I thought was that scene at the pool. I
Mhm.
loved what they did there with having poor Brook Lynn trying to have a
Yeah.
conversation with
Yeah.
Chase with the baby,
Mhm. Mhm.
her little dream come true, her little
Y
nuclear family that
Yep.
she's
Mhm.
wanted so badly, and
Mhm.
um the sadness that was happening in her while
Mhm.
she's watching Chase, who he just can't contain himself about Willow. He just,
Nope.
you know,
Mhm.
and she was like finally like go over there. Like I don't like that must have just taken everything out of her, taken the stuffing out of her to,
Yeah.
and
I
then
mean,
he goes flying over there like a moth to a flame.
yeah, it was terrible. It was terrible.
Yeah.
And it seemed like, if that was a test, he failed
Yeah.
spectacularly,
And how can
Um,
he be so obtuse?
he is. I'm not sure how, but he
Is
definitely
that a
is.
triangle? Is that a kind of a
Yeah, it's a
triangle?
it's it's a type. There's a right triangle, there's an acute. It's an obtuse is beyond
An
90
obtuse, yeah.
degrees. Yeah, it's more than 90 degrees,
Yeah.
right?
I
Right?
liked that geometry stuff. Like I
I
sucked at
did
math, but
too.
geometry kind of made a little sense to
It
me, you know?
does, yeah, and some of it's kinda useful. Hello?
How's that? Come again?
Well, like measuring
When you're like
area
framing up
and
your
things like
stairs or
that.
something or
Yeah, all of that stuff, yeah.
okay.
But anyway, yeah, let's stick with Chase and Brooklyn for a little
Oh,
bit.
sorry. Yeah, that was one of those little flights of fancy I warned you about.
Thanks. Um, yeah,
But
it seemed
anyway, I
like
thought that was well done.
mhm.
I liked watching, I mean, I didn't enjoy it, but I liked watching Brooklyn's pain. It was like her anguish was like palpable at that moment, watching that. She's just fighting a losing battle with Chase.
Yeah, and well, I think one of the things that was sort of effective was that initially Chase really seemed like, "Okay, I'm here, I'm yours,
He was
I'm
trying.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm identifying all the things that are valuable to me," you know?
Yep,
And
yep.
so she starts to relax a little bit, and then, like, it's gone in an instant, sort of.
Yeah, it's like like a chemical reaction in him or something that he can't fight it either, he's just
Yeah, yeah,
it's sad to watch the whole
yeah.
thing.
And I
And
thought I
he's gonna come completely undone when the truth of who Willow really is finally sinks in with him. Like,
well, it's still
that's gonna shatter his world.
I still feel like it's gonna be so messy if Brooklyn also, if what
Oh,
she's
yeah.
done comes to the
Yeah.
surface, that's gonna
Yeah.
be terrible also. But I wasn't sure if part of the reason she sorta let him go and almost, like, pushed him in the direction of Willow was to sort of I mean, this would be kind of absurd, but to sort of avoid any sense that she had anything to do with what was going on with Willow, you know what I mean? Like, just to
Yeah,
seem
like that
completely
there was
innocent,
yeah.
oblivious to all of it?
Right, that could be, like, as just sort of part of the cover. Yeah.
Yeah.
But she just also seemed kind of, like, sadly resigned to me,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know?
yeah, 'cause I think at this point she's thinking, you know, he's choosing her again, and
Yeah, yeah.
everybody's I mean, it's you wanna make a decision by yourself when it comes to something this important, but it's hard not to have Tracy and Michael's voices in her head?
Right, right. Yeah. Yep. And they
So
both make very good points about Chase, and,
yeah,
I mean,
and yeah.
she's kind of the only one that sees this goodness in him,
Mhm.
um, but is that enough if he's so dumb in every other
Yeah,
way?
at some point, yeah, it stops being goodness, I think.
Yeah.
In this instance anyway, because he's kind of blind to everything else, you know. And what would be the harm in him not rushing to Willow's aid? Like, is he really going to prevent anything from happening, you know?
Right. And hasn't Willow proven to be a very savvy operator all on her own? I guess he
Yeah.
doesn't see it that way, but
Right, right.
it's a
Yeah.
little bit of hubris in thinking that you're the
Mhm.
only one that can save somebody. You're the only you
Exactly.
yeah, a
Mhm.
little bit of
Mhm.
like an ego trip for you or something to
Yeah.
not you, Chase.
Right. Right. Not in
You're
this
not
case.
you're not having an ego trip. I don't
No.
think.
Not today.
What? Tell me if you are.
Oh, you'll know.
There will be signs. Oh, I heard this is totally off topic, but, we were talking about T-shirts because did I
Mhm.
tell everyone that the T-shirt you made me for my birthday? You had made?
No, 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 but
Oh my gosh, I got the best birthday package. It had, as usual, way too much stuff, but, one of the things was a T-shirt that she had made up that says "Property of Turning Woods." Oh my god. I
because
laughed and laughed.
yeah, you give off that sorta energy of somebody who might have wandered off from a facility.
That's
I mean, I can't really I shouldn't judge because these days I feel like when I look in the mirror, I look like somebody who's, like, maybe in a foreigner cover band. Like, my hair is doing something really, like, '80s rock band.
Yeah, I just made a hair appointment for myself. I was
Mm.
thinking I think I mentioned before that there's this Instagram guy in Dubai
Yeah, yeah,
that is a
mhm,
freaking miracle worker, and
mhm,
there were 2 ladies that went today, and they were best friends, and they were from the
mhm,
US, and they
mhm.
went to Dubai just to both have their hair. They were like, "We came just for you." He was like,
Wow.
"First time in Dubai." They're like, "We came just for you." And, and they were so happy to be there. They were like, "We're gonna do whatever you say, 100%, 100%." Because some of them, like, fight him on things. They're like, "But I
Uh-huh,
don't like the
uh-huh.
gray," and.
Yeah,
And I was
okay.
thinking, wouldn't that be fun? You and I should go to Dubai and just be transformed.
Oh my god. I don't think so, Gia. I think you're
No?
barking up the wrong tree, yeah.
With the
Yeah.
hair thing? But, I mean, you just
Yeah.
mentioned I mean, maybe you're a fan of Foreigner. I mean, I know you
I
like
do.
George Thorogood.
How did I leave the door open for that?
I don't know.
I do like some Foreigner, always have, always will. But I'm
Okay.
not sure I wanna look like a member of the band Foreigner.
It is
Um
did you do some sort of mullet, like, thing? 'Cause I
No,
don't
no, when it gets
Mhm.
long, it gets a little heavier, so it sort of, like, lays
A little more
differently. Yeah,
straightened. I'm
yeah,
seeing you
although
more as in,
it's
like, an earlier
frizzy.
Robert Plant,
Yeah,
like, is
it's
that
kind
you
yeah, 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 it's kinda like that too, yeah, yeah.
well, that worked great for him. I wouldn't complain, you know?
Okay, okay, thanks. What were we talking about? Oh, the T-shirt, yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah, so
say that,
yeah, it's great, yeah.
sometime this week, I'll share the link for if anybody wants a Turning Woods T-shirt, you can order one. I just
You
have to
can yeah, and then
post the link.
you did kind of a logo, like or is it a tree? Sort of a
Yeah, it's
tree in
supposed
the
to look like sort of
like a
a dying tree, a tree that's sort of turning.
oh, okay, because it's turning, I see,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, my T-shirt idea, I was discussing something with our drummer,
Mhm.
and somebody offered him some, like, electrolyte tablets, and he's like,
Mhm.
I better not, everything bothers me," meaning, like,
Mhm.
he wasn't sure,
Mhm.
and I was like,
Yeah.
"That's a
Everything
T-shirt that
bothers
says
me.
everything
Yeah.
bothers me,"
Yeah.
because that just
Uh-huh.
kinda sums up a lot,
It does. It does. Yeah.
and people
It's
would
true.
probably stay away from you
That would also
if
be
you had a
nice,
T-shirt
like
that
in a needle point, like on a pillow.
yeah, sweet
Uh-huh.
needlepoint that says,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
"Everything bothers me." So
Yeah.
anyway, I just throw that one out there, you can do
Okay.
with it what you will if you wanna make
Okay.
a
Okay.
you're the design, um, person, really.
Well, maybe we'll start, I don't know how quickly I can do this, guys. But I'll put the Tano t-shirt on there in case anybody wants a Tano t-shirt, and then we'll do the Turning Woods one. And then maybe we'll start chipping away at some of our stupid ideas. Put
We
those
won't
up
be
there
we won't
too.
be like opening ourselves up for like lawsuits against. There's not like a real Turning Woods or anything, right? But
I don't. If there is, I don't think it would matter that much because there
okay,
probably are.
all right.
And it says established in 1985, I think, on the
Yeah,
shirt.
what does that have to do with? Because
Well,
I
when I
saw that.
googled it, that's what they said about it. That it's a
You
facility
mean
on
literally
General
on
General
General
Hospital.
Hospital?
Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
So you think they've been sending people there since 85, programs in 85?
I don't remember Turning Woods going back that far, but I guess that's true. Possible. Anyway,
Yeah, the
we've
Google
gotten
told you.
way off topic here, and we do have stuff to
What?
talk about, right?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Hit me.
Okay. We had Jordan and Laura talking.
Oh yeah, playing detective
Yeah,
together.
finally
Yeah.
playing detective. Jordan talking about the house that was going to be for Marco that Sidwell had bought. And then they bring in Nathan.
Yeah, which
Nathan,
of course
yeah,
is like, that's that's a
yeah.
shame.
That's a
'Cause
shame. I know. I
yeah,
know. Justine put him in charge of this search for Sidwell before that. So then he goes to see Laura and Jordan, gets just what he
yeah,
needs basically to,
right.
you
Yeah.
know. But it all went differently than I expected, you
It did
know.
today, yeah. But I
Yeah.
just to backtrack a little bit, I found
Mhm.
Jordan easier to like in that scene with Laura.
Yeah.
Like when she's
Yeah.
not on the plot with as long as she's away from Curtis, she's
Yeah.
more
Mhm. Mhm.
likable.
Yeah.
Um
Also interesting that she is willing to kind of give up Sidwell, right? And doesn't
yeah, I guess she sees that her gravy train is over if he's been accused
yeah,
of
but does she
attempted
see her
murder and
that
he's yeah.
does she think she's putting herself in any sort of danger, do you think, by sharing
Oh,
this?
she should think that, but maybe
She
she's not that
should.
bright. I don't know.
Maybe she's not that bright. Yeah, maybe there's some other way to explain how they could have found him, which there could be, they could be.
But yeah, she would be putting herself in danger, which I didn't
Yeah.
even really think about that.
But
But yeah, glad to see her actually like be somewhat helpful on the Sidwell front rather than
yeah, yeah,
just
right.
collect a paycheck and go, gosh, I
Mhm.
love this life.
Yeah.
I love my new life.
Yeah, I
Should have done
know.
this a long time ago instead of serving the
Right,
people.
right, exactly. Working outside of the law pays much better.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was that, and poor Laura feeling like she's so like, psyched because she thinks, wow, look at us solving crimes, and
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know
And
how this is
yeah.
gonna work out in the end. But let's see. Oh, then we had a sort of a fun scene with Charlotte and Nina,
That
where
was one of my favorites.
yeah, that was very well
Okay.
played by Charlotte, I thought, and Nina.
And
But
Nina. And Nina.
yeah,
I mean, Nina's like just the queen of antsy indecision and
mm-hmm.
um I felt for both of them. I mean, I like Charlotte, I think won.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
she
like
won.
Charlotte's
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, but she couldn't have been more cutting and more um the teenage
teenagery.
cruelty was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
oh, she was just spot on though, wasn't she? Nothing cuts like a teenager,
Right,
right?
right. Yeah, yeah. But also I'm gonna say that this is similar to the Brooklyn Chase thing where Chase feels like he's got to show up, he's gotta be there for Willow. And same with Nina. And Nina
She was trying, yeah.
but I kind of feel like she could have made Willow wait like half an hour or something, figured out how
But
to make Charlotte feel somewhat better.
then she wouldn't be Nina though, you know, everything's
Yeah, yeah, right.
like a fire alarm all the time, and she's always rushing somewhere breathless and, "Oh, no. Oh,
Yeah,
no," and
yeah,
she's so you know, it's
yeah.
all but
Mhm.
yeah, and Charlotte just cut to the essence of it. like,
Mhm.
and, she just, like, nailed her to the wall, and it was all true,
Yep.
and Nina could feel it, but
Mhm.
she just like, she's saying the words, but at the same time, she's inching towards the door to go
Yeah.
rescue Willow from whatever the
Yeah.
latest.
Yep.
Yeah, yep,
And I
that
feel
was
like
good.
that was a real shitty thing to do because Charlotte's younger and,
Yep.
she doesn't really have much of a support system. I mean, I don't know. Did Nina know at that point that Laura was out of town? And did she know that Valentine
I
was
don't
out of
know.
town? I can't remember, but yeah, I was a little disappointed in Nina. I know that is classic
Yeah.
Nina, but
Yeah.
yeah,
But it was I thought it was a great scene, and I
yeah,
also I mean, Charlotte's just kinda nailing the even the sort of teenager slouch, and, like, she's
yeah,
in, like, sort of
yeah.
her fancy outfit, and her feet look
Mhm,
just way too big, and
mhm,
she's in, like,
mhm,
what would be appropriate dress shoes that your mother would make you wear
mhm,
for your
mhm.
job, and,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
she just was nailing it. She was just
yeah.
firing on all cylinders as a
She
teenager,
was.
I thought.
Yep, she
And then
was.
the Danny stuff,
Mhm,
um,
mhm.
also, again, it was like she was some sort of truth sayer or
Yeah,
something,
mhm,
she was
mhm.
just, like, cutting people to the quick, but she was telling the truth about
Yeah, no
Danny. Yeah.
filters. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm,
and, I mean, I liked that it came around and that Danny, like, came back and rescued her, and they were,
mhm,
back in the friendship zone,
mhm.
um but yeah, I just loved, like, how stupid are you? She's basically saying to Danny,
Yeah,
and it's
and
like,
it in a way, it didn't even seem that hurtful because it was so clearly the truth. It's like, "What the
yeah,
hell is
right.
wrong with you?"
Yeah, like,
You know?
what? Do I have to shake you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, this is Cullum. I mean, and doesn't Danny know how bad like, he knows Cullum killed Marco, right?
Wait,
Didn't
does Danny
Charlotte
know?
did
I guess I'm
Charlotte
confused.
find that out when she didn't Charlotte find that out somehow?
I don't know. Help me out. Who
Maybe
did
I'm
she
no,
find?
I don't know if I can
No, you can be
trace it
quite right.
back.
I'm just,
I
yeah.
thought I thought they knew how dangerous Cullum was, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they
Well,
only knew
well, they
about the
do.
Brit part.
They do, because he tried to drag him into the basement when they busted into Windermere that time, and
Yeah,
they just
yeah,
got
there's
rescued.
that,
But
right.
whether they knew that he actually killed Marco or not, that I'm not positive
Yeah,
on.
maybe not, I can't remember.
But it could also be. I don't wanna say you're wrong. I mean,
No, I could
sometimes you
be
are,
wrong.
but
It's definitely wrong on this kind of stuff, yeah, because I can't keep track anymore of who knows about what, as far as Cullum
well,
goes.
we'd have to have some kinda, like, murder board going all the
Yeah.
time with
Yeah.
strings and magnets and photos, and
Right,
yeah.
right, yeah. We
And
never
and
did
we have lives other than this a little bit, you
a
know?
little bit. Ah, a little bit, yeah. But
Yeah.
anyway, so I don't know. It seems like, yeah, regardless of how much they know about Cullum, they definitely know he's deadly.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah, so that was, yeah,
yeah.
and and Danny was just kinda like, "Duh," He's
Yeah.
also, I mean, as his character, he's
Mhm.
also just killing it. I mean,
Yeah.
these
Mhm.
teenagers, this is such a good crop of young people we've
It
got going.
is. It is. It really is. Yeah. Yeah.
And including that baby who's even with the bald spot, which one of our lovely listeners, said that that is a thing that the babies get, like,
Really?
from just lying on their backs, just being
Oh.
lazy,
Huh.
just,
Mhm.
because they won't get
Being
up.
lazy.
Because
I'm
they're just not
surprised
pulling
I
their
have
weight.
any hair on the back of my
That's
head.
what I said, so about spending. I'm glad that doesn't happen because I spend a lot of downtime on the couch.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
But
Uh,
that's the thing. I don't think it's
mhm.
like, don't they get something gross like cradle cap or something gross?
Oh,
I always
geez,
feel
I
bad when
don't
I'm
know.
talking about babies,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
because I don't really do them very well.
Well, they're very
You know? You've
yeah.
seen this probably. Well, I don't know if we've ever been around a baby together, have we? I think that would
Oh,
be bad for the baby.
I do too. We've never sought a baby out. And we probably
And
never
we're not gonna
will.
start now.
No, no,
Your daughter, I think she likes me,
Yeah,
with that
yeah,
age,
she
I'm pretty
does.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I can make her laugh, and I can work with that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Even if it's just like the one joke over and
Yeah, the one
over and
joke, yeah.
over again.
She and I were enjoying ourselves.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
coulda left. Um,
If only. Oh boy.
anyway, so, kudos to and th that's kind of a good, segue into, like, sort of the biggie, the meaty
Mhm.
stuff, which,
Mhm.
was the Rocco, Britt, Lulu,
Mhm.
Dante
Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
big drama. So why don't you
Mhm.
unpack that a little bit for us? Go
Okay,
ahead.
thank you, G. I'll try. So okay, Dante and Lulu find Britt and Rocco. Britt is really, really trying to be strong, really trying to do what she knows Dante and Lulu expect her to do, I would say. Um, without I don't know, without giving it all away to Rocco. Like she wants it to seem like this is all coming from her, and um not from Lulu and Dante, right? She doesn't wanna make them the enemy, even
Yeah,
though
I don't think she was trying to make them look like the bad guy,
no, no. So she was
bad guys.
trying to, like, own all of the stuff that had led them there, even though she was protecting him. He was gonna be safer outside of Port Charles, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, I I feel like she really took one for the team there, by
I guess
behaving the
so.
way she
I
did.
know I'm gonna be unpopular,
Okay.
more unpopular. Um,
Okay.
I'm disturbed by the relationship between Britt and Rocco.
Yeah. Mhm.
I know, and I've said that before, and I tried to shift
Mhm.
it. I really
Mhm.
did into the
Mhm.
cool aunt thing.
Mhm.
Um, and I'm not saying that Britt has done anything wrong. I mean, she
Mhm.
did in stealing him initially and giving birth
Mhm.
to him and all that. That's
Mhm.
quite wrong.
Mhm. Mhm.
But I I don't think that's healthy. What's going on there?
You could be
And
right. You could be right about that.
there was a lot of like online hating of Lulu, not Dante so much.
Uh-huh.
But everybody's like just had it with Lulu, and of course I'd rather be with Britt than Lulu anyway, and
Mhm. Mhm.
and I get it. Lulu is she gets pretty hard to take.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Mhm.
so I get that. But on the
Mhm.
other hand, I actually was having some sympathy for her in the kind of in the same way that
Mhm.
watching Brook Lynn have her heart
Yeah.
broken by
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Chase rushing to Willow. It was
Yeah.
like, how
Mhm.
heartbreaking would that be to watch your son who cannot let go of this woman and won't leave with you,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know?
Mhm.
Um,
Yep.
when it's not so much like well within their rights, but
Mhm.
that's their son and they're trying
Mhm.
to save him from something.
Mhm.
Um, and they were wronged by Brit, like very, very wronged by having that baby stolen and that
Mhm.
birth stolen from them.
Mhm.
So like that's where they're coming from in the
Mm.
first place, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. Mhm.
I mean, it doesn't make Lulu any easier to take.
That's the
Um,
problem, yeah, and I guess that maybe that's good writing, that she's she's difficult to take,
yeah,
but also we should be sympathetic towards her. I
but
don't
I
know.
just find watching Rocco, which I know he acted his little tail off,
Yeah.
but I'm just disturbed with his level of attachment to this other person.
It
Um,
is it is pretty intense, yeah, he's pretty
yeah,
fixated on her.
yeah,
Um,
fixated in a way that's like, I mean, I don't know. What's why? Like, what's wrong in his life? What's missing in his life? And I guess some people would argue that, oh, well, its relationship with his own parents is so bad that they're driving him to her.
well, also,
Um,
I think she's just like to him, it feels like unconditional love coming from her. And with his parents, probably there are some conditions like don't get close to Brit,
like there would,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
So and I just like for a insecure kid like that to have someone who's like acts like his biggest fan, that's just irresistible, even if it's unhealthy,
yeah.
even if it's wrong. I just feel like, yeah, it's it's not a great situation, but I can kind of understand, I think, why.
I guess so, but in watching it, I'm like uncomfortable or something.
Yeah, like all like the extra hugging and
I feel like
the
red
little
flags are going off.
bubbles. Yeah, that was a little weird.
Yeah,
Um
the bubbles thing, that was yucky.
yeah,
Um,
that was where it got a little like eugh, yuck,
yeah, like
Uh
just I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the word is. It's certainly not incestuous, but there's something.
right, it feels
I
a little
don't
bit
know.
like that. Yeah. The only part
Uh,
where I felt like his attachment in a way, I don't know if that's what made sense, but when they're in the car and he said, if anything happens to her, I'll never forgive myself. And I thought, yeah, that would be how he'd feel,
yeah, I
if
thought
he
he was
had,
about to say, "I'll never forgive you guys,"
yeah,
but
yeah,
I don't know. But and then she gets saved by
right.
the
The
cops
cops.
busting in on her. She was about to
Yeah,
inject herself with like
yeah,
poison of some kind.
yeah.
Um,
So does that mean Dante's the one who arranged for the cops to come get her?
I don't know. I didn't. That was Pikeman to me. I didn't know
Yeah.
how that happened.
Yeah. I thought maybe like Lulu she wouldn't have done anything like that without clearing it with Dante, would she?
Well, if she hasn't learned her lesson, she might,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
wouldn't seem like she'd do it. I have another sort of t-shirt idea. Can we workshop it real quick?
Sure.
Um,
Yep, go ahead.
okay, so it would just say, and this would be such an insider thing, like only General Hospital people
Yeah. Is
would
it a
want
pikeman
this.
thing?
Yeah, Pikeman. So it would
Yeah.
be like Pikeman in big letters, and then like as if I wasn't already confused or something like that. Or as
Uh-huh.
if I wasn't
Okay.
confused enough
Yeah.
already or something
Uh-huh.
like that.
Okay. Yeah. Something
You
like
know,
a
you
pikeman
can work on
theme,
the
yeah.
phrase in it, but yeah, like a big
Okay.
pikeman, and you can
Yeah.
come up
Yeah.
with a logo or something. But
Okay.
that'd be kind of fun, huh?
Mhm.
Everybody wearing pikeman t-shirts.
That would be kind of fun.
Like, wouldn't it be funny to be out in the world and somebody be like, "Oh my god," like they get what
Yeah, yeah. I was getting coffee at that place that you and I went to when you were visiting,
which place?
over in North Conway, a little place
Oh
called
yeah, yeah,
Front
yeah. That was good
Side.
coffee. Yeah,
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 and I had my Tano T-shirt on, and the girl said, "Is that?"
yeah.
And it says a General Hospital podcast on it, and she said, "Is that the TV show, the soap opera General Hospital?" And I said, "Yeah, a friend of mine and I
Yeah.
have a little podcast." And she said, "Oh, my mom loved that show."
Oh, yeah, that's I love
Okay,
that.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Uh huh.
We get that with music a lot, like, "Oh, you
Hmm.
guys are great. My dad would love this stuff."
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
never my mom, it's always my dad or my
Hmm.
grandfather, like, that's
Hmm.
the real
Yeah,
kick in the pants.
yeah. That's rough. Yeah, but it's nice.
Anyway, so
Nice.
you didn't gain a listener that day, huh?
No, no, no,
Uh,
I didn't. Not really. I don't think she's gonna check it out because she'd probably like after I left, she'd probably be like, "What the hell was that thing called?" Something like
yeah,
table.
yeah, I know
She'll
because of our brilliant yeah,
she'll never find
yeah.
it. So well
I know,
played.
you gotta really wanna listen to us,
You
and
really
then you
do
do, and
have to
you're
be.
like, "Sorry."
Yeah.
Yeah,
But anyway, getting back to the Britt Rocco Dante Lulu
yeah,
show. So yeah, now that Britt has been nabbed and she's being sent back to the States, right?
yep.
I don't know if that means she's safe, like safe from whatever plans Cullum might have had for her.
Well,
Um,
I know, and it seems like I know we're moving into today's action, but
mhm.
it's connected. But
Yeah.
Cassius gets this information about the saline
Right,
today,
right,
and so
right.
his
Yeah.
wheels are turning about that. And I think he truly does care about her.
I think so too. I think he's
And
very
so,
torn, yeah, about where his
yeah,
loyalties should
he's
lie.
he's got so many balls in the air right now,
He really does,
and
yeah.
so I think he would do whatever he can to try and protect her.
Mhm.
Um, But maybe he'll be the one trying to sort out this, does she have Huntington's, does she not have like,
Yeah,
maybe it'll
yeah.
occur to him that it was all some,
Mhm.
um,
Yeah, that was
gaslighting kind of thing.
right. That was very satisfying when Joe shared that information with him.
Yeah, yeah. Boy, Joe got like an eyeful today
Oh
of like,
man,
you know,
he sure he like if he thought this police department was a little bit janky to begin
yeah,
with,
like,
now he's like, "What the
why did
heck?"
I get, why did I accept this transfer?
Oh boy.
Uh,
Should we talk about that now? While we're there. There's still some stuff from Friday to
okay.
talk about, but we can go to what happened today.
We-
So we
All
had
right.
Ezra transporting something in the trunk of his car. Was it
Right, and yeah, at first I was like, did he have to move a body or something, you know? I couldn't
you
remember.
know.
I knew that
Yeah.
he'd been, you know, like, cajoled into doing something for
Yeah.
Sidwell, but I didn't but, you know, then it made sense, of course, it was Sidwell, but
Yeah.
and he had a big old haircut.
Yeah, he did. Did that
Um,
bother you? Did that upset you?
well, I mean, it's like with Anna, like, I came around to it, you know,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
but I like his longer hair. He's got such lovely thick hair, and so many men just don't at that age, you know? I feel like if you've got it,
Yeah.
like, don't
Mhm.
put a hat on it, don't, you know, don't cut it, like, rub
Mhm.
it in to all the other men that you have thick, luscious hair.
um, I don't really know how to respond to that.
Okay. He, um he is just one of my absolute favorite characters. I wish we got more of him. That whole, like,
I
the
know, me too.
conversation with the corpse-like thing with Sidwell when
Mhm,
they were talking
mhm,
about
yeah,
Cullum, you know, I was like,
yeah,
"Oh my god."
mhm,
And then and Sidwell, he is another one of my favorites.
yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
weren't they a delight today?
They they were. I mean, it seems like those characters have their very own unique sort of style and way of
Yeah.
talking, and they can
I
just,
think
like,
they know they might
embrace
be
that.
short term too, and so they really gotta, like, go for it. You know, they're, like, shooting for the
Yeah.
stars, don't you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah. Could be. Yeah. But also I guess a lot of other characters fall into like sort of a category. I don't know, like the cops. I probably all have to talk sort
Yeah.
of like cops, and stuff like that. So these two like just seem so distinct. And that must be fun. It must be fun to play somebody who's
Yeah.
sort of so clearly sort of, defined. Um, even though we don't know
Yeah,
that much
Ezra.
about Ezra, really.
No, we don't. I'd like to know more, like, does he have a dog? Um,
Yeah, we should have our little checklist. Does he have
yeah,
a
yeah, like,
dog? Mhm.
things we need to know for a
Mhm.
backstory on each
Yeah,
character, yeah.
yeah. Mhm.
Where would he eat out? What, you know, like, a little bit
Mhm.
about his music
Yeah,
taste,
what shows would he binge? Yeah.
shows what you know, what cocktail, is he a beer
Mhm.
drinker, does he not
Mhm.
drink, that
Mhm.
kinda, you know.
Mhm. Mhm.
I feel like he eats macaroni and cheese,
I could see that. Yeah.
you
Mhm.
know, like,
Mhm.
left to his own devices, he's probably gonna
Mhm.
make two boxes of Kraft, you know,
So not even like
like the
real mac and
classic
cheese. Yeah.
orange.
Yeah. Mhm.
What do you mean not the real mac? What?
I mean, never mind. Never mind.
That
Oh,
is the
dear.
starting point from which all other mac and cheeses, like, have spawned.
Yeah, so would you say
That
is like
is
a
the
salty snack guy versus a sweet tooth?
yes, that's what I'm
Mhm,
seeing. I'm
mhm.
seeing, yeah,
Okay, yeah.
like a carbohydrate sort of a guy,
Yeah, yeah.
you know?
Also, we're seeing more and more how he was so sure he was clear of Sidwell,
Yeah,
and now
yeah,
being dragged back into this, he's just like, "Oh,
yeah.
come on," you know?
He's got a little, like, a little bit of a Brad about him,
A
you
little
know?
bit, yeah, yeah.
Like,
Mhm,
kind of a funny guy, kind of
mhm,
out for himself, but also
mhm,
still likable, still likes other
mhm.
people, and just gets sucked into
Yeah.
probably from bad choices, but gets sucked into these situations where there's no winning.
No winning, and
There's,
no way
you
of
know,
knowing
there's
how
no way
bad it
out.
could get. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's no way out, and he would probably
No.
would just like to go binge watch something
Yeah.
and eat mac and cheese, you know?
He just wants
Like,
to be
that would be
comfortable, yeah.
yeah, that's what I see with him.
Uh-huh. And
Uh,
now is he gonna be arrested for aiding and abetting, our friend Sidwell?
well, we don't know how that's gonna go down because,
Oh,
we
right,
see
right,
that
right, because Nathan
Cassius turns his
Cassius
gun on Yeah, I
yeah,
think we're gonna have to call him Cassius now.
yeah,
Turns his gun on
yeah.
Joe.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I don't see Ezra like being the hero or anything, doing some brave like dive for a
No.
gun, or he's.
I'm surprised he stayed in the middle of the room like he did. I
I
thought
know.
he
I
would
thought
try
he'd
to
go
like
behind a
slink
couch or
away.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so that was that was great. I loved that little, and it was all pretty believable. That even Cassius like moving in on the getting in the car with Joe and
Mm-hmm.
explaining the like, well, this was mine, and there's a leak in the
Mm-hmm.
department, and all of
Mm-hmm.
that, very nicely plotted out, like very believable, and
Mm-hmm.
so that I thought that all made sense, and I liked the writing and how all those events unfolded for us.
Yeah, I
Um,
hadn't expected Sidwell to just blurt out Nathan's, secret like
just
that,
blow his cover like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I guess that was the only way to really make sure, I guess, that he would side with him. I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't
I thought
know.
it might
Yeah.
make Nathan just shoot him to keep him from talking, but nope, he's not really a killer, I
I
guess.
guess he knows that Nathan's like hesitant. I have a feeling like Nathan has killed if he's had to, but it's not his
Not as
preferred
no.
way to handle situations. Whereas
No.
Sidwell
Yeah.
would just go ahead and get her
Yeah.
done.
Mhm.
Like he'd be
Mhm.
like, "I tire of you," and
Yeah.
yeah,
And
that's a good
Nathan
T-shirt too. I
I
tire of
tire
you. I'm on
and
fire
then
today.
in parentheses, your name.
You mean your name?
Your name here.
I think
Uh,
people would buy that.
I think so too. I'm
I
writing
would.
that one down.
Okay,
um, what was I
this
gonna
is a little
say?
cottage industry for us. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I don't. Well, Nathan doesn't know how close Cullum is to just killing him, right? I think Cullum
No,
was
no.
lying probably when he said he was going to split anything with him 50-50,
Right, right. Yeah, no, he's on to Cassius, so
Yeah, he's going to
yeah,
kill him.
yeah.
Although I guess that was part of his plan to leave what looked like the medicine in the safe for Nathan to hand right over to Britt,
Yeah, yeah, oh yeah, he
right?
set him up. Yeah, so
Yeah.
he's
So
yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
And
but
what else Friday that we missed? I feel like we said it all.
okay, well, we
Yeah.
had the whole visit with Anna, with Emma and Felicia and
Oh, that
Max.
started on Friday. Okay, yeah,
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 yeah.
uh-huh. And she had her talk with Emma and then her talk with Felicia. And that's where Friday is where she started to explain to Felicia that Nathan was not Nathan.
Right, right. So I thought it was really clever and well done, and her acting was just perfect, I thought.
Mhm.
She was like walking the line between sounding like the old Anna
Yeah.
and then like suddenly getting this like sort of frightened look
Yeah.
about,
Mhm.
not
Mhm.
really letting on, but really like maybe she really does think that what's his name is still alive.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
and so she was
Yeah.
like and she like was just instantly seemed fragile,
Mhm.
and then back to sensible Anna. Um, and I loved, Emma just has such a nice actual granddaughter energy and
She
needs her grandmother
really
so badly,
does.
and
Yeah, there was a
yeah.
part where she said, "I just love you so much," and that made me cry. It's because that was
Oh
exactly what I
no.
wanted to
Yeah.
say to her,
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. So that was all
but
very
yeah,
sweet.
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
and Anna was. I thought she was. People were. I think people were. I don't know, this is kind of a full moon or something. People were really hitting it with their parts these
yeah,
past couple
yeah.
episodes.
Well, and also there's that thing, when you're in an institution, a mental institution, it's very hard to convince people you're sane, you know? There's that
Have you
whole
had that?
no, but they did a whole experiment. I can't remember. It was like some
Oh,
Stanford University or something where a bunch of people like were admitted, like, I don't know, they had somebody, I guess, say that they needed help, or they had some real issues. And then they tried to, like, convince it to talk their way out of it, and they just couldn't.
And they couldn't. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Because everything is going to be under a microscope, and you're going to
Yeah.
seem.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. We better hope that never. We don't ever
That's
wake up
never us.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
They'd be
boy.
like, just judging on your T-shirt collection alone, you need some help.
And that's all you seem to have is
Yeah,
t-shirts.
yeah. And
Yeah.
it was nice to see Mac again. We don't see
Yeah.
much of Mac.
Yeah.
I was very scared. Like you
Yeah.
said, they ended Friday with
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anna saying the stuff about, Nathan not
Mm-hmm.
being Nathan.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at Felicia's face, and I'm like, I feel like Felicia and everybody had kind of been letting Anna down as far as like, why
Yeah.
are they doubting the things she said? They know what
Mm-hmm.
her life is.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
why are they not giving some credence to what she's
Mm-hmm.
saying, and or suspecting that she's been drugged and that's why she's, acting insane?
Right.
And so I was very worried
Mm-hmm.
about what Felicia's reaction would be to this information.
Mm-hmm.
And so then today I was very relieved that
Mm-hmm.
Anna had concrete evidence
Oh,
with
definitely.
the
I know.
letter.
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And that Felicia was like willing to entertain this whole thing and thinking about, oh, there are some things about this guy that didn't seem
Mm-hmm.
quite right. And
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but then we went right back into like Cesar Faison might be alive kind of vibe thing, and then and then the doubt creeps back in about Anna. And
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought she did a nice job sort of walking this tightrope. And
Yeah. And I guess maybe Anna doesn't understand how much. I mean, it was interesting. Well, I guess she found out about the Cassius stuff just by that visit to the place where Cesar used to
yeah, when she
live,
broke
right?
out. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But she doesn't seem to sort of realize the depth of the like conditioning or whatever it was that she was, put through when she was back at Windermere, in the yoga
Yeah,
studio.
yeah, the gaslighting that
Yeah.
occurred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was good stuff. And yeah, I was so afraid too that Felicia was. I thought Anna was going to have a total breakdown if Felicia like didn't believe her enough.
Yeah, right, right. And they did have
Um.
their little moment,
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
yeah. And I
Mm-hmm.
haven't said anything about fashion this whole time. So I'm
Yeah.
going to say that I really liked Felicia's red dress. I thought
Okay.
that was very
Yeah.
pretty on her.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
And I like Anna's hoodie. And if that's what they're issuing at these kinds of places, then it might be worth a visit.
You're gonna
I
voluntarily
thought it
commit
was kind of a
yourself.
flattering hoodie. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. I liked Emma's look too. That was sort of a
I did too. It was
classic
very
look.
like tailored sort of,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like
Mm-hmm.
a country club. Like I'm going to the country club with my grandma for brunch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I'm going to make
Yes.
sure I don't look slutty or too young or.
Right. Right.
I was thinking
Mm-hmm.
about my grandmother because we flew recently, and
Mm-hmm.
um, when you fly now, you're in your pajamas and you bring pillows and blankets, and you're like, it's so
Mm-hmm.
traveling now is so uncomfortable. But my
Mm-hmm.
grandmother, like, you could not, if you showed up in jeans, you were in
Mm-hmm.
trouble with her.
Mm-hmm.
Like you had to dress up because she was from the era when it was like, I don't know, I think they were going up and down the aisle serving them steak and martinis or something.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a huge dress up adventure.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, my goodness,
How far you've fallen.
I guess, fallen. Like now you'd be stupid to dress up, like, because you're going to be so uncomfortable. You're crammed in like a sardine.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Sometimes I want to scream, but that would make me. Because you're up in the air. Like, how do you not freak out? And then.
How do you not freak out? Yeah. How is this thing staying up?
Tell me again, people. I don't understand. But you're also, it's like they've strategically figured out how many bodies they can sort of fold like origami into this tube.
Yeah.
It's not comfortable. I don't know the last time you flew, but every time I do it, I'm like, why did I agree to this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why did I agree to this again?
Mm-hmm. Just the smell of peanuts is too much.
They don't give you peanuts.
They
Like,
don't do
what
that
year did you
anymore.
what?
Well, that's one bit of progress.
Well, you can purchase various
Uh-huh.
things, but there's no, like, you get a free soda and a little
Uh-huh.
thing of,
Uh-huh.
nuts.
Uh-huh.
At least not the airlines I'm flying. I mean, maybe
Okay. Okay.
other people's airlines. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Anyway, sorry, off topic. So, okay, Anna, I
Mm-hmm.
think we kind of covered that. Didn't we bring ourselves up to the end of that, and then we're into today.
Just one more little thing. Well, maybe it's not so little. It's pretty little. There was a little conversation between Isaiah and Brook Lynn, and Isaiah was like saying how
Oh,
relieved
yeah,
he'd
yeah,
be if
yeah,
there was
right,
somebody else. And I thought,
yeah.
shouldn't Brooklyn be doing her face where she's
Her
just
face,
completely
yeah,
tortured right now? Is she past
right.
that?
She should be, but maybe she's like embracing the dark side so much that
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
bothering her as much anymore.
Yeah, she's
But
got
yeah,
too
yeah,
much, I guess, that she's worried about to care about little old
yeah,
Isaiah. Yeah,
yeah.
poor guy.
Poor Isaiah.
I
God,
know.
I bet he's sorry he met any of these people.
I think you're right. Yeah,
He's like, oh, I should have
man.
left with Lucky.
Or sorry he ever woke up out of that coma or whatever it was.
Right, right,
Yeah,
yeah.
mhm.
With Jordan eyeballing him,
Yeah,
like
man. That didn't work out at all.
no,
No.
getting tangled up with that little crew was the worst thing that
Yeah.
ever happened to that
Yeah. Poor guy.
guy. Okay, so yeah. All right. And then today, I like and
Mm-hmm.
see here's what I kind of liked about the writing, like the
Mm-hmm.
weaving in of um what's happening with Anna, what's
Mm-hmm.
happening with Cassius, what's
Mm-hmm.
happening with Sidwell, and then
Yeah.
oh no, Cody's phone gets wet
Oh
and
yeah.
this
Yeah.
phone
Yeah.
call about Cassius, I mean, Nathan isn't
Right.
Nathan,
Right.
keep James. And I was like, ooh, I like how we've woven all these little things together.
Yeah, because that
Um,
doesn't always happen. Sometimes there's something sort of
no,
glaring that they seem to forget about.
yeah, so that was kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. I
And
agree. Yeah.
and I also it's like, okay, so we've had a lot of cute scenes with Cody
Mm-hmm.
and what's her name, and they're cute and they're just sort of like, oh, we're all like, oh, we're happy they're in love and we like them, but and then
Mm-hmm.
we today we had an inkling of
James.
well, the James thing, but
Oh,
also
also the Rick thing. Yeah.
the Rick thing kind of came up again. He's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so there's potential trouble on the horizon. Um,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean that doesn't make me happy, but just like, okay, so we're
Right.
not just going to always have them as like this cozy, happy couple that,
Right.
um,
Right.
but so that was, and they're believable. Like I kind of liked them, just their
Mm-hmm.
banter, and they're talking
Mm-hmm.
about
Yeah.
Rick and
Mm-hmm.
Alexis and how she was like, ugh, there's no
Yeah.
way, and
Yeah.
um,
Mm-hmm.
so that was it was just a nice scene, I thought overall.
Yeah.
Um,
And well, Cody's in such a tough spot because if he did decide, like, okay, I don't want to have this anything hovering, over this relationship, and he decided to tell her like that Rick was a prisoner, then he'd be like,
of her mother, yeah,
and
yeah,
Christine, and I mean, that would be
yeah,
just, yeah,
yeah,
he would be ruining some lives there potentially.
right, right. But
So
we know it'll all come out and be a
yes,
problem.
be
But
a problem. Yeah. Oof.
but anyway, I really loved that working that little phone detail in there, and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
mhm.
Yeah.
So that we had that. What else
Yeah.
did we have?
Well, we had a little conversation between Sonny and Alexis about
Oh
Danny,
yeah,
what to do about Danny.
yeah. What to do about Danny? I liked your line about building a panic room and locking Danny in there
Yeah.
for the rest of his
Yeah.
life or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
on another fashion topic, I
Yeah.
think Alexis was in this outfit last week too, but we've got people like at the pool in bathing
Mm-hmm.
suits,
Right.
and
Mm-hmm.
Alexis is dressed like it's winter or fall in
Yeah.
these tall
Yeah.
boots and a
Mm-hmm.
I mean I like her blazer, but
Mm-hmm.
like couldn't we have like summer lawyer look
I
going
think
on?
so. Like, yeah, I mean, Nina had that sort of pinkish, salmony pink
Peachy, that peachy.
ensemble. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
That's definitely a little more maybe appropriate seasonally, at least the color.
yeah.
I don't know. It was
Anyway,
splashy, but
I did like her blazer, and that made me think, why can't Laura have a blazer more like that or something? You know,
mhm.
like they come up with blazers that have shapes, but then
Mhm.
they put Laura in this like
Yeah.
um, you know, not even
Mhm.
Chico's. I
Not
mean,
even
I don't even
she
actually.
yeah.
I've never been to Chico's. Is Chico's a like brick and mortar place or is it just an
Yeah.
online?
I think it's still
Yeah.
a brick and mortar place. Yeah.
I don't think I've been to the Chico's ever.
I don't think you're missing much, Gia.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like
Uh
that's where people probably would want us to shop at this age.
we would be steered in that direction. Yeah, you're probably
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
to
Um
look better but
right.
anyway, I just think
Right.
it's weird that they keep her
Yeah.
in this winter look.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Um
don't see her wearing a salmon, pantsuit, but
I think she could get away with it though, I think.
oh,
Maybe.
she
I
could get
think
away with it. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, but,
Yeah, I think that
she
color
tends
would
to wear
look
dark
nice on
things,
her.
right?
She does. It's
But
because that sort of theory that dark makes you look slimmer, and I mean, I know that's sort of true, but still like who cares, She would she
yeah,
would
well, and she doesn't need to look any she is quite
yeah.
slim. She's leggy, but, like,
She
put her in a strappy sandal or something,
yeah.
you know?
Oh, we're talking
Not
about
the put
Alexis now. I'm talking about Laura.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
sorry,
okay.
sorry. No, you
Yeah.
were right. We were talking about
Oh
Alexis.
god, this
Sorry.
was like our fight about Winona and Wynonna. Oh my god.
But
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
they would all look nice in lighter colors. Brooklyn was finally wearing sort of a light blouse, although it was
Yeah, yeah, like,
still
it was still a little weird, like,
yeah,
for
it
a
was
young
a
woman,
little
I
weird.
thought.
Right, right. It looked like it
Yeah.
wasn't age appropriate.
It was a little fussy, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's the word.
A
Yeah.
little mama or something.
Mhm. Yeah, she would I mean, if you're gonna be hanging out at the pool, especially with a baby, and not like for
Yeah,
some business meeting, which I also don't
yeah.
understand why they do that at the pool, but definitely a t-shirt would be appropriate, right?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we never see her in casual wear, so maybe that's just not part of her character,
Maybe not.
but I don't know. Could she wear, like, sportswear and look casual? Like, like the
Mhm.
yoga pants mom kinda thing? Could she pull that
Yeah.
off?
Yeah,
The
maybe.
Lululemon look?
Right. I don't see why not,
I only
Gia.
know about these things. I don't really
Yes, right, right.
never
Yeah.
actually owned any of these items, but anyway,
Mhm.
so where were we? Okay, so we covered James and Molly
Mhm.
and Cody.
Mhm.
What other scenes did we have today?
Well, let's see. We covered some of this other stuff too. We already talked about
Yeah.
Danny and Charlotte. We had Joe and Justine. We talked about that a little bit, where he was gonna go on the stakeout, right? Is that what they were talking about?
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
she's telling them to, have the SWAT team at
Oh
the
yeah, yeah,
ready.
yeah. That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Um.
Oh, and we didn't really mention it, but of course, Charlotte was almost kidnapped, and that was why when Danny rescued her and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
from
That evil.
Cullum's men, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that guy was
yeah.
like telegraphing evil from a mile away,
Oh yeah, yeah. Everything about him, yeah, it's
Yeah.
kind of fun, a little overdone, but
It
he was
was a
like a
little
thug
overdone.
from a Bond movie or something.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. So, at least Danny had the sense to, come back
Danny
and
saved the day, and so
yeah.
now Charlotte's gonna have to hide out somewhere. That sounded like the upshot,
Yeah,
like
I
maybe.
guess so, yeah. And it sounds like also they're gonna wanna be keeping Danny away from Cullum too. They should send both of those kids away somewhere, probably,
Somewhere, yeah.
you know?
Um,
Do we know
what
where
else happened today?
Do we know where Dante and Lulu are headed with Rocco?
No. Do we?
I don't think
Well, they're
so.
not bringing me back to Port Charles. That was
Right.
the main thing was they were like, "We're gonna go
Right.
into hiding. He's gonna go into hiding somewhere."
Yeah, yeah. Um,
Um,
but
yeah, I don't think we've been told that. Uh,
yeah. Hmm.
and then we also had after Alexis left Sunny, we had Justine coming in to
Mhm.
warn him about Sidwell, and we had a,
Mhm.
I don't know, forecasting
Yeah.
of like she's not gonna be able to look away if Sonny goes
Mhm.
after Sidwell and
Right.
kills him, and
Right.
um so I don't know. I guess we should care about that they might not be lovers anymore. I don't know. Friends
uh
with benefits or whatever they are.
yeah, but so many things can happen now if Sidwell gets to escape again. I don't know. Would he I don't know where he would go next. Um
I my main concern is that he gets to stay as a character,
mhm.
like whatever they need to do. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes they bring bad guys in just to have the bad guy do whatever the bad guy's
Right,
gonna do, and then
right.
they're
Yeah.
gone again. But I think Sidwell's got serious staying power. So if they can,
Mhm.
he didn't actually kill Lucas, um,
Right.
and obviously he didn't actually kill Marco.
Right.
I mean, I know that everyone would be pointing out that he set all of this in motion, but
Mhm.
Cullum is the actual murderer.
He did kill Dalton.
Oh, right. Crap.
Sorry.
That's right.
You're usually the one to point these things out, but
I'd forgotten about the Dalton thing.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, he did it so efficiently. I kind of admired, his just not
Yeah, yeah.
dicking around like the rest of them
Mhm,
do when they're,
mhm.
That's right. But Sonny killed Jagger with no
Right,
qualms and no
right,
no consequences.
right, right. So maybe you'd be okay then with
I don't know if I'm
Sidwell?
saying I'd be okay, but I'm saying they could probably work it out that he could stick around as a character,
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
possibly.
Probably. Yeah, yeah. Um
Um, I don't know, work some deal with the cops. I don't know, like give information
Oh,
on
maybe
Cullum in
yeah,
exchange or
yeah,
something like
that's
that.
yeah, there you go, Gia, that's a good
That's
idea.
thinking
Mhm,
on my feet. I've
mhm.
watched a few homicides, you know.
Yeah, look at you thinking like
I know
a
how things
yeah,
operate. Yeah.
good job. Okay, yeah, that would
Thanks.
be the only way I think that he could sort of survive as a character,
I
probably.
mean, don't you want him to stay? Isn't he fun?
Sure, he's fun, but I don't know. I don't like it when characters have the wrong person, they're blaming the wrong person for stuff like
Well, he doesn't know.
Curtis and
Oh yeah, yeah.
and Sidwell.
Who would you rather go to lunch with though, Curtis or Sidwell?
Oh geez. Huh. They're both a little bit
I can't believe you have to think
boorish.
about that. Like,
I'm thinking like what
I
kind of
can't
a
believe you're like hesitating and pondering. I
well
can't believe it. This is like where we part ways, I'm thinking.
Depends on the restaurant too, not just the company, I think.
Oh. What restaurant do you need? Like a different one for each guy or something? Like,
Well, I feel like Sidwell might want to go to like a fussy sort of a place. That would be lost
oh,
on me. So,
all right.
yeah.
Um, and where do you think Curtis would want to go?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe he'd go to he'd go, where did he punch Isaiah? Maybe we could go there.
They were at, yeah. I'm sensing they're both meat eaters, and that might be a
Yeah,
problem for
that
you,
might be a
but
problem. Yeah.
yeah, but I'd be like, I'm Team Sidwell all the way. I'd go out
I
to
know you
lunch
are.
with him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't made it like a secret, I guess.
No, you haven't. All right. Between Sidwell and Ezra, who would you pick?
Well, Ezra,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
'cause,
I thought so.
I love him. I love him.
Yeah. Uh huh.
He'd probably leave me with a bill or something. He'd be like,
You might. Yeah.
he'd do that like, oh, I forgot my wallet or something. That'd
That
be
does sound like him. Yep. 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 Yeah. That would be fun
oh,
if
this
they
is a
made
fun
him.
game.
It is a fun game, and I think it would be great if they gave Ezra like a bigger part on the show.
I think he warrants it. I think enough
Yeah.
people are attached to him. He's a quirky character. He's got some things going on there that
Yeah, and he's got some
uh,
like he's got a soft side, you know. He's somebody he's kind of become sort of sympathetic, you know. His thing for
yes, it, like
Jacinda, you
even
know.
yeah, his attachment to Jacinda, which is
Mhm.
like you're supposed to be hating on him because he was, like paying hookers, but
Mhm.
he was so sweetly attached to this hooker,
Yeah, he
like
really
he
was.
was so
Yeah.
excited when he thought she wanted him to go up to that room,
Oh,
like it was like
oh, that's still so sad to think about.
him in that robe, like
Oh, and
probably
instead
all
he gets
probably all
Sidwell. Ugh.
drenched in whatever cologne and
Oh, yeah.
it's just sweet to think about. But
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
What about let's see, Willow or Willow or Curtis to go out to lunch?
Oh, geez. God, I think I might say Curtis. God, I don't know.
I might say Curtis just to make sure I didn't get murdered or something.
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I'd
Yeah.
be annoyed, but I feel
Uh-huh.
like she's unsafe.
She is, yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh.
She likes to try and unalive people.
And she does seem to prefer male friends maybe to female
Yeah,
friend
well,
yeah.
because they're so much easier to
Yeah,
manipulate.
manipulate, yeah. And
Yep.
yeah, that reminds me, yeah, 'cause I was gonna say, well, we are a little bit mannish, but,
What?
yeah, I if, she was to pick a man or a woman, we wear men's clothes, at least I do quite often.
Oh, well, I'm in a tie-dye and a pair of shorts right now. I don't know if that's mannish or what, but,
Hmm,
um,
yeah, I don't know.
maybe a little bit Grateful Dead-ish, I guess.
Maybe, yeah. Anyway,
Anyway, I think we covered it all
somehow we
pretty
covered a
much.
lot
Yeah,
and not
yeah,
much at the same time. Mhm.
all at the same time,
Yeah.
and it was important and not important to cover this.
Essential, yet completely irrelevant.
Totally irrelevant and frivolous. Yep.
Mhm, mhm.
But if you're with us, and we appreciate you, and
We really do. We really
yeah,
do.
we'll talk to you in a few days.
Mhm.
We
Yeah.
might be in Dubai getting our hair.
For a day of beauty.
Yeah. I tell you, this guy's a genius. He's not like just a hairstylist. Like he's like I think he kind of like looks into your soul. He looks at the shape of your head, you know?
Oh
And
god.
he's firm. He's firm. He doesn't let people have these illusions about how your hair is going to go. Like, no, it's not going to
Uh-huh.
happen.
Well, that could be fun
I
just to
feel like we
listen
need
to.
that.
Yeah, it sounds like some life
Yeah.
coaching could happen.
Yeah, I think he's
Mhm.
a little bit tough lovey on some of these
Mhm.
women, and they need
Mhm.
it.
We definitely need that.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Anyway, it'd be
Well,
more than either of us make probably in a year to do this.
should we
But
start a GoFundMe?
yeah, to get we'd have to post our pictures, and then they'd be like, "Oh, let me
Oh, I
let me
see.
let me find
I'll
my
move some
wallet."
things around.
Yeah,
We gotta get these 2 to Dubai. Well, he should have a contest maybe where we could be the
yeah, yeah,
contest winners.
yeah. We could be the winners. Winners. All right. Well, we should probably stop droning on
Yeah,
and
okay. Mhm.
okay. All right. We'll talk again in a few days, and make sure you jot all those t-shirt ideas down. We were on
Yeah,
fire
I'm
today.
I'm trying.
Okay.
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 All right.
All
Uh,
right. See ya. Thanks, everybody.
thank you, everybody. Bye.
Bye.